Back with another video. Another video of one of my past builds. This is the AMT 1350 scale Klingon bird of prey, the Burrell class, and this is the third version I built. I built 4 of them actually. I got 2 of the original ones from way back when they had that little flimsy stand that it used to like teeter-totter on. I picked those up at a hobby show years ago in DuPage County. It's in Illinois. At a model show. There was a guy that used to come out from the West Coast, out around Vegas area, and he had old Star Trek kits and galore. He used to sell, I mean, dirt cheap. I picked up the 2. I picked up 2 of these. This isn't from him, but I picked up two of the old original release ones for like $5 a piece. They were still sealed in the boxes. The boxes were shaped as far as crumpled corners and stuff, but he sold stuff dirt cheap. That's where I got my Deep Space Nine station for. I think I paid $6 for that kit, and he only had one. I wish he would have had more. He had the old the Klingon ship from the Next Generation. In it, and he had a bunch of old Star Trek kits, all original release stuff, and that. So this one I picked up because I wanted to do it with the landing gear, the release from A&T. This is the first time they released it with the landing gear. Then they re-released it again for the 50th anniversary. I picked one of those up, and that one I lit. But I built 3 because I did this one. This is with the landing gear with the wings and the landing position. Then I built with the attack position with the wings all the way down, and then I built one in the flight mode where the wings are kind of straight out to the sides and stuff. I just like to have. I wanted to have all 3 versions on display, and I thought it was pretty cool that way. But I think this is one of AMT's best kits as far as fit and seams, and everything fits real. There's no real big issues with bad seams or nothing. This is one of their better kits, and this is actually my favorite Klingon ship, is the bird of prey and stuff. It's pretty cool looking design. It's pretty mean looking and stuff, and I built the 4th one. I picked up one, and then I did lighting on it, and since it is 350 scale, I thought that would look good with my 350 refit with all the lights and all that. And sometime soon here I'm going to do a video with those 2 ships together also. But anyway, I did this one in the landing position. I didn't want to make a display for it. That landed on the planet Vulcan where it had those that ring of lights around it and stuff. I wanted to kind of do a little scene like when it was in Star Trek 4 and all that, the voyage home, where it was landed in the park with just like a grassy field, like a park-like setting, and maybe some trees in the background and stuff. And I just haven't gotten around to it. It seems like you finish up a model and all that, and then you go and build another one, and you kind of put things off to the side, and that's what I do. I got a lot of model kits without bases. I got a lot of model kits that are built sitting in boxes that need to be finished up actually as far as build or detailing or painting, but just they need to be put on bases up and all that. And I'm going to be getting around to that in the next week or so, because right at the moment there's really nothing to build that's interested in me and all that. So that's why I've been doing all these videos of my old ships and stuff. And basically this is just out of box. I painted it, sprayed it with a Model Master pale green, and then I did the shades of green on the wings, greens and grays, and that. I did the whatever you call those ribbed air, those fins and stuff where the wings fold and retract and extend and all that. I did those with a steel color, and then I just dry brushed a rust color chalk on them. I use mostly pastel chalks on my models for weathering. I used some black to give it a little bit of dirt up in the edges, and filled in the windows with some black paint and all that, and same all over the rest, and just a little bit of weathering here or there, and the sides, same thing, and pick up a little bit of the weathering. Use the roller for those little ribbed areas in there, and the same on these part there. I didn't modify the engine or nothing. I just used clear paint side of it to give it the detail, and I painted all the detail around it, the framework in aluminum. I got the ramp down and all that. I got my undersides of my wings with the red. All that, all in all, I'm happy with the way the model turned out. I did little deal there. I detailed it up, painted the red areas on that photon launcher tube and all that, and painted the rest of it with a gunship gray, a dark color. And I get in there with a toothpick, and that little tiny ring that's around the photon torpedo, I lined that with red, and that with a toothpick tip. And so that's pretty cool. And but I'm happy with it turned out. I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe in the next few weeks or so I can get around to making a little base for it and stuff, and it'd probably be a base just about this size, you know, maybe a couple little trees in the back and that, and just cover it with different shades of grass like turf. Railroad model scenery stuff. I got a couple bags of that from when I did my refit enterprise from the Arboretum and that. I like this ship. I think it's one of the cooler ships from the Star Trek franchise, you know, as far as the Klingons go, the adversaries and all that. And I think it's one of the better ships that he actually put out as far as build-wise and everything, with no issues and stuff, and go together really easy. And it's got a lot of pretty decent detail on it and stuff. And I show when I do my lit one, I'll show you a little bit more of the detail I put here and there, and that. But anyway, hope you like it. Until the next time, happy modeling. Thanks for hitting that like. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your comments. And we'll catch you again soon. Okay, take care. Bye.